Munich, Germany, and we are at a massive street market here in the center of town. Now, we've been to markets before. We've been to traditional fruit and veggie markets in Vallarta. We've been in markets in Mexico City, Oaxaca, and a meat market, and even an indigenous market. But we've never been to a market in Germany until now, and we are super excited to explore.
Now, this market was actually started in 1807, which by German standards, still a relatively young place. Now, it seems, I've read online that there's everything from fruits and vegetables. Of course, there's a Biergarten and pretzels. We're hoping for some sausage. A little bit of everything here.
Any market that's got cheese. It's the market of my dreams.
We're walking around the market, trying to get our bearings, trying to figure out kind of what this place is. And I'll be quite frank with you guys. We are used to like hustling, bustling markets, whether it be Mexico City or a small town. They're always packed, they're always busy. I will admit we're here a little bit later in the day. Maybe it's busier in the morning, but right now it feels, I hesitate to say underwhelming. I just expected it to be like crowded and a rush of people and just like madness everywhere, and it's pretty calm, which makes me feel like I don't quite know how to understand this place yet. Check out how big these lemons are. What is that? That thing's massive.
Is that real?
That can't be real. That can't be real. Market mission, find sausage, find beer. Like Hillary said, we have been to a lot of markets. We've tried a lot of different things at a lot of different markets. Some exotic, some not so much. I've never had a beer or a bratwurst hot dog at a market. So this is definitely a first. Which one should I go with first?
Beer, of course.
Definitely the beer. Oh, that's cold. That's refreshing.
Refreshing? Are you hot?
No, it's just that good. I don't know if it's the actual taste or just knowing we're in Munich, Germany. That's pretty good. Now, we've had a lot of beer and a lot of sausage on this trip, and I think this is the best of each.
Wow. That's delicious. I gotta get me my own. I'm not like a beer liker. Beer to me, and let me try to ruin beer for the rest of you really quick. Beer tastes like a bar soap. Cheers. I think it's the atmosphere. I'm gonna blame it on the atmosphere. That's pretty good, and it's ice cold. Wow. Cheers to Munich. Cheers to beer. This is the first, like, is it pork? I don't even know.
Yeah, I think so.
First pork thing I've ordered in over a decade for myself. But here's the thing, when you're pursuing things on your bucket list, you truly have to live con todo. Sometimes that includes trying the local food. You guys can't see it, but it's steamy.
We're definitely feeling pretty unsure about the market, but it's funny how good food and good beer kind of just changes everything. Are you gonna finish that?
I'm gonna do it. That is so good. What have I been missing out on my whole life? Well, 12 years. Not anymore.
I hate to tell you, but they don't taste this good elsewhere.
Well, might be moving to Munich.
Hopefully this gives us a little bit more credibility after we had the burrito fiasco in our first Munich video.
I feel like my life has just changed forever. That was good. And you know what? The lady asked, do you guys want it spicy or not? And when a Mexican asks you if you want it spicy or not, normally you say no because you're scared for your life. But when a German asks you if you want it spicy or not, definitely go with yes, because it It was like spiced sausage.
There's a little bit of...
And that's a game changer. That's a game changer. Now the truth is, the market felt a little underwhelming to us. Look, I know, but we have spent almost 6 years exploring Mexican markets, which are absolutely incredible. They're hustling, bustling, busy, crazy, stressful, overwhelming, confusing. And this felt more like a farmer's market in the United States. A lot more like artisanal goods and like fancy cheeses and meats and sort of like more artisanal than what we're used to, but we were saved by the sausage, and it must not have been that bad because we are on the way to an ATM for more beer money. So the market has redeemed itself, and nothing against farmers markets in general. It's just, it was a little more...
And you know what? I've never been to a farmer's market that you could drink at, so...
There's that.
Or a Mexican market that you could drink at.
Also that. So here we are. 10 more beers, baby. Look at all the change I got.
The beer's for me, not for Hillary. Beer number 2, we're keeping it small now. We still have plans to go to some classic, or at least one classic Munich brewery, and there I'll get like the granddaddy one.
Big, yeah.
I'll get the big one, but today we gotta live.
Drink 10 small ones.
Number 1. Number 2, beer 3, feeling good. Beer number 4. Number 6, and I'm feeling it. Beer 7. Cheers. Number 8. This is not a good idea. Beer number 9. I did it. Beer number 10. It's only my second. I haven't had 10 beers. Don't plan on having 10 beers. Maybe in the next adventure. Not today. We've seen some blogs that are like, Munich beyond the beer, Munich beyond the bratwurst, beer and pretzels.
Yeah.
Pretzels.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I'm here for. I don't need beyond the beer
We
and
need like
pretzels.
Munich because of the beer and pretzels.
I know there's a lot more than that, but for now, I mean, bratwurst and beer. We're probably not going to get a pretzel today, but what more could we want?
We're not going to get a pretzel today on camera because we've already had a pretzel without you guys.
We read a blog online before coming here that said this market was a tourist trap. So is the market a tourist trap? I'm gonna say yes and no.
Okay.
Mostly no. Tourist trap to me, a tourist trap is like a place where it's like crazy overpriced. It's absolutely not worth it.
You're probably gonna get ripped off.
You're definitely getting big time ripped off. Like I think like places where like you exit your cruise and then there's like a jewelry store right there and it's like the vendors, but the prices are 10 times more than what they are in town.
That's
to me,
kind of the trap.
that's the trap part. So I would say no, it's not a tourist trap, but it is touristy.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like this is like the local place. I don't get the sense that like people that live here in Munich, this is where they're getting their fruits and vegetables and weekly flowers and meats and cheeses. It didn't feel like that.
However, at the same time, like we're obviously not locals, and it was a cool, I still think it's something that you should visit, and we're gonna visit some other breweries, some other places to drink beer. I don't know if they'll be more local or not, maybe it'll be just as touristy, but the fact of the matter is we are tourists, and while we try and get off the beaten path as much as we can, sometimes, like I would say the Eiffel Tower is a very touristy thing. Does that mean you shouldn't see it? I don't know. I can't judge that. I think it does seem like a cool thing. Great Wall of China, pretty touristy. Should you not see it? I don't know. I've had 2 beers. Why am I still talking?
We really had no idea what to expect for our first time visiting a market here in Germany. And while we can say it was quite unexpected, nothing at all like we expected, while we didn't love the actual market, we were saved by the sausage and the beer. And also, something I remembered while we were eating that was that on our official bucket list is to try street food in 50 countries, and that seals the deal. We tried street food in Germany, and I ordered a piece of pork that I haven't done in 12 years. So cheers to baby steps towards that bucket list, baby. At Kinetic Kennons, I would like to think we're like a fairly relaxed type of company environment. Our employees can really wear whatever they want, but come Monday morning, we are changing the dress code. What do you say? I can see you in those. I can really
bust
see
that outfit
it.
out. I've had one in the closet for a while. I'm ready to
Now's the time.
put her on.
What'd you just say when you offered me those? Go ahead.
I said, "You sure you don't want these?" They've been warming in my butt the whole time. I've been sitting on them. They are nice and warm.
What I was gonna say is, beer drinking weather doesn't seem like you look like you're ready to murder someone.
My hands were getting cold, and you guys know I've got numb, frost-bitten, frost-nipped fingers.
Nothing goes with beer quite like beanies and gloves. Puffy jackets.
It's not exactly what I thought of or what I imagined when drinking in a classic Munich beer garden, but it'll do. It'll do.